Welcome back to Tarot and Beyond. Today we are doing a really fun reading about your hidden treasures. So these could be things that are hidden from you or that you're not aware of that could be bringing in major levels of abundance for you, but you're not seeing them. So hopefully this reading will give you insight and awareness into what you can do to welcome in those treasures or to seize and unlock what the universe is trying to bring you in terms of abundance. So use the images of the treasure chest that you see here in front of you to select the pile that resonates with you the most, to click forward and find what your messages are. Use the timestamps in the description box and pinned in the comments to jump ahead to your readings or multiple readings. If you do feel called to more than one, trust your intuition to guide you to the readings that have the messages meant for you. Hi, group number 1. If you chose this treasure chest, this is your reading about what hidden treasures are wanting to come forth in your life. So I have pre-selected some oracle cards. We're also going to get some tarot cards as clarifiers, and we'll use some other divination fun things as well to get as much information about these hidden treasures as we possibly can. So let's go ahead and get started. Tiger's Eye. First card out of the deck here, Tiger's Eye. So this is a really good card about career success, and I just heard the word independence. So this can be about like your financial independence or your personal independence and autonomy. Let's just get more information here. You have pink granite. I feel like pink granite is talking about your stability. I do want to get the definitions of these cards from the book, but let's see what else is coming through for you before we do that. Recovery. Okay. I feel like this is maybe recovery from codependence or recovery from something that got you off your center, like took you off of your stability. Something heart chakra and solar plexus related. Yeah, okay. Let's see what else you have. You have a no. So, for whatever reason, there's a no, and we'll find out why that's here. You have exercise, run, walk, swim, or otherwise move your body. This will give you more energy and happiness. So this could be a physical recovery of some kind. You might be trying to get your energy back. And the hidden treasures are going to come about as a result of you getting your energy back through some kind of physical recovery or healing. You have grandparent. You have a special bond with a grandparent that can never be broken. Maybe this is the stability that they're talking about here. It's like you're looking for some kind of connection. I still don't know yet what the messages are, so I think we just need to get all the cards and then we'll take a look. You have priest, the light attributes of which are facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy, and the shadow attributes are violates the trust of your spiritual community or seduced by your own spiritual role. Okay, I want to put this actually over here next to no for some reason. And then you have higher power. Wow, priest and higher power. So this is really talking about you stepping into your spiritual strength and stability. And I think the recovery is a major part of that. Okay, so let me just tune into your cards and see what I'm picking up on energetically. Okay, so group number 1, what I'm seeing here in your reading is that there's something around your lineage and your physical health. So the hidden treasure here could be in that your body is super powerful at recovering. Like you have such good genes, and within those genes there are keys, because they're showing me the keyhole in her third eye area. So this is talking about your ability to unlock certain things within yourself, within your DNA. And something about exercise or treating your body well is going to be a major part of that, because the tiger's eye is making me think of like confidence and energy and strength. Like it feels very strong. And especially with I chose the green aventurine heart and the yellow calcite. So these are heart and solar plexus chakra. And I feel like those two together, it's like you're loving yourself. You're able to tap into your own inner spirituality and unlock these DNA codes that help you to heal and recover really, really quickly. Now the no here, the no is it's like against something. No, hold on. The no here feels like you haven't been doing something. Like there's exercise. There's exercises that you're needing to do to boost your energy, create more happiness, help you to recover. And your higher power your higher self, I should say, might be guiding you to do those things. But for whatever reason, you've given it a no. It's like, I don't have time for this, or I don't have the energy right now, or it's just not a priority. But they're saying for your spiritual strength to be accessible to you, you do have to physically be in a good position for that. So your hidden treasure is something about your health and the wealth within your DNA. And it's not just about your physical body looking and feeling good. It's like your consciousness will shift when you are stepping into your body. And I just got shivers when I said that. So that's always a confirmation of truth. So your confidence, your vigor, your vital force energy is going to go through the roof when you are really prioritizing exercise and connection to nature, to your body, to your DNA, because this is what's been given to you or gifted to you through your lineage. And it's like the opposite of like an ancestral lineage of karma. There may be things there, but I feel like you've recovered from them and now it's like you get the reward. So that's the treasure. But let's get some more information here. Oh, actually they're guiding me to look at the guidebook for these. So hold on one sec. Okay, so number 9, Tiger's Eye is about empowerment. Tiger's Eye symbolizes prosperity and encourages right use of power. It balances your needs with those of others, finding solutions. And pink granite is the lightning bolt. Pink granite has the highest paramagnetic resonance of all stones and creates immense energy. Wow. So group number 1, what I'm seeing with this is that it's very much about your energy. It's very much about your personal power and your spirit wanting to come through you, your higher self wanting to channel through you. But your body, if it hasn't been in a good position up until this point, it hasn't been able to channel that through effectively, or you've been using your spiritual gifts in a way that has drained and depleted your body. So what they're saying here is really about regaining your personal empowerment by healing these things and being able to transmute. It's like bringing all of that energy back into yourself and doing it so that you can, because the word I'm seeing in this card is broken. So it's like, so that you can heal and recover, like your DNA will no longer be broken, or this pain within the lineage will be broken. So I do see that your treasure is very, very much about your physical health and your spiritual health and how those fit together, because it's all about your energy. It's all about your vital force. This is your greatest treasure. And it's it's the only thing that you really have to go on in this life other than time. Like those are the two resources that you are guaranteed to have, is time, not necessarily like having it in terms of like you have enough of it, but like all you have is time and all you have is your physical health. So those two things need to be factored in when you're doing anything else. But let's get some more information here. So for group number 1, what is this hidden treasure and how can they unlock it? How can they claim this hidden treasure for their own? 3. What is this hidden treasure? How can they unlock it? How can they claim it for their own? Okay. So you have the 4 of Swords. So this is like the rest and recovery card. It's talking about taking some time off, being with yourself, resting, allowing your body to recover, allowing your mind to tune out. any of the stress. It's like calming yourself down, meditating as well to connect to the higher power. Same thing with the Hanged Man. So this is, again, it's like being able to take a break. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing here with recovery. And these two cards, like they're both talking about taking a break, taking some time off. This is going to help you recover, reconnect to your inner power. Your vital force energy is going to go through the roof. And this higher power is actually going to be anchored and expressed. You have the Two of Wands. So I feel like if you've been trying to make a decision about something, the Two of Wands is here to let you know that it's important you trust your intuition. Yeah, it's like channel spiritual energy. You need to channel your spiritual energy into the direction that's going to prove most enjoyable for you, most satisfying. And if you've been trying to decide between two things, listen to the no. So whichever one of them feels like a little bit less, you're a little bit less enthusiastic about it, that's a no. So go for the one or the option that feels like it brings you a sense of, like filling up, you're filling up, or you're getting excited, or you're feeling enthusiastic. Like that's kind of what I'm picking up on here. Oh, wow. You have the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. So this is like progression that I'm seeing here from one to the next. And it's like you're able to make that decision and then put it into motion. You're really quickly. And that's what I'm seeing here with all of your energy. Your hidden treasure is your energy. It's your spiritual energy, your vital force energy, and how that's channeled and moved through your body and how that's expressed in the world. Because I do see that it's like you're meant to put it out there. You may be a priest or high priestess, and you're meant to communicate this. You're meant to express it. You're meant to do something with it. If you're not, and it's just like you connecting and serving as a channel of your own spiritual energy just for yourself and your own well-being, then that can be just your divine expression of higher power can look like that. Not everybody needs to be a spiritual healer or reader or something like that. You can be spiritual and channel that spiritual energy into literally anything. And you could play soccer, you could run a bank, you could create a business, you could do anything you want to do. It's just you make it spiritual because you want to do it, because you enjoy doing it, and it fills you with energy. So go for that. Let's see what else you have. You have the Sun card. This is all about energy for you guys. Your greatest hidden treasure is your energy. It is your energy, group number one. You need to tap into this because it's like I'm seeing it can bring you so much growth and so much vitality and enjoyment. And like, that's why this came up earlier today. Okay, I went outside and I was sitting on my little patio area and I was just having some sun. So I was soaking up the sun and I was painting my nails. And I was thinking to myself, it's interesting how I can start to feel kind of tired when I'm spending too much time inside. And then as soon as I go outside and I get in the sun, I just feel reinvigorated. I just feel this like energy coming through me again. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's like through exercise, through sun, through nature, through channeling, through meditation, like it's all of these different ways that your soul is trying to bring energy in through your body so that it can be used in a third dimensional lifetime, like such as this. You really need to focus on building your energy up. Get some sun because it's really going to help you grow in all areas of your life is what I just heard. So they're showing me the sunflowers in this card. And it's like you're able to grow really, really tall and really quickly because we did see that in the Two of Wands and Three of Wands progression. It's like you're able to grow so fast. You just need to prioritize your energy. So like choosing to do things specifically that give you energy because you know that that's going to give you energy, and then choosing to say no and exclude things that don't give you energy, like give your back to things that take your energy away and give your front and like grab that wand for things that do give you energy. And then that's going to multiply. Oh, okay. Now I'm starting to see the readings coming together now. Now I'm getting the vibe. I'm getting the message. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer for me to kind of piece it together. It's like a puzzle. And it's like, but once I get that key piece, everything else unlocks. Oh, And that's literally what we were talking about here. Once you get that one key piece, it just unlocks, and that higher power is able to come through you in a way that it did not before. Whoa, group 1, this is gonna be huge. Okay, let me just see what else you need to do to unlock it. The high priestess. What was I saying? I was like, are you guys like high priests or high priestesses? Because we have priest and priestess here. Holy cow. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I want to put it here so they can be next to each other. This is like major spiritual energy. You are super high vibrational, and that means you're extra sensitive, guys. If you're super high vibrational, if you're psychic, if you're an empath, if you are somebody who's very spiritually conscious and aware, and you meditate and things like that, it's very important for you to take care of your energy and your health, because that spiritual sensitivity is a great gift. And I do see that it came from a grandparent. So you may have had in your lineage people who were very psychic. It can get passed down like that because it's a DNA thing. We all have the DNA coding to be psychic. It's just that some people's lineages, it was shut down. Oh, and that's the DNA thing we were talking about earlier, isn't it? Yes. So unlocking that is really it's like getting healthy, getting spiritually healthy. That's what unlocks it. And prioritizing your vital force energy helps to make that happen faster. Ooh, this is amazing. Group number 1. I'm sorry, I'm just so excited because you have the Fool card. You have such positive cards, you guys. This is crazy. I'm loving this for you. Your treasure is your capacity to create. That's what I'm seeing with the Fool card. For whatever reason, it's like your ability to go out into the world, to take your energy with you, and to just make things happen, or go on adventures, or like manifest. And a very spiritually aligned type of manifestation. It's like synchronicities just pop off for you, and like serendipitous occurrences are just very normal for you. Like I'm one of those. I totally get that. If this is something that resonates with you, like it does for me, then you'll understand what this feels like, because it's like everything that happens is meant to happen. Everything that you're doing is meant to happen exactly as it's happening. So it's like the more that you say no to things that feel like a no to you, and you trust your intuition, the more that those serendipitous opportunities are going to come up and really bring out of you such a really powerful higher expression of yourself. It's like you're no longer going to be operating at that 3rd dimensional level. You're operating at like the 5th dimensional level, and you're still experiencing the 3rd dimensional life, but you're just like so much more connected to yourself and your power, your spiritual divine power, that life just becomes so magical. No wonder this is a treasure, because you can literally do anything with it. And that's what they were showing us with the sunflowers. It's like you could literally turn this into anything. Everything will grow faster and better and healthier because your spiritual energy is so aligned. Okay, let me see. Yeah, they are. Okay, so they want me to use, I took some letter blocks and I put them in a bag. So we're going to get some more information out of these letter blocks. Like maybe they'll spell something, or I don't know. We'll just find out. Okay. So you have, so I'm seeing lit right away. Like it's lit. You are bi. You're not bi, but like there's 2 sides. There's like masculine and feminine. Maybe you are. Maybe you're bisexual. I don't know. But like there's two very specific energies here. We've got the divine masculine with priest, and we have the divine feminine with high priestess. But I'm seeing lit, like your fire is lit, like you're lit. It's like your energy is so lit, for lack of a better word. Okay, so let's see what else. I'm seeing built, like BILT, without the U obviously, but like built would be like you're exercising, you're building yourself up, you're stepping into your empowerment, you're really focusing on your health. I also see bit, so going bit by bit. Doing like a little bit at a time is going to really help you live. For whatever reason, that's making me think of live. It's like life it's like, it's not done yet. It's not even close to done yet. You have so much more to do. So you've got to trust that. I feel like tilt. I'm like getting the word tilt, even though that's not a T. I'm just like using these as prompts basically to see what else there is. So tilt makes me think of like things have been tilted or off balance. And so you're bringing that back into balance. You're choosing to say no to things that don't feel spiritually aligned with you, and you're able to make better decisions. And so because of that, you're manifesting so powerfully, so quickly. So tune into your, for whatever reason, I'm getting the word habit, HA. Okay. So tune into your habits and feel into what choices you're making that are aligned and what are not aligned. Okay. So now I'm going to get these out of the way, and we're going to use the fireside story dice. So, in a similar way as I just used the letters to prompt things, these are what I'm going to use, but with images this time. So let's see if we can get some more additional information on, well, you've got one already. You got the scissors. I just did a karmic cord cutting reading, and it's by the time this one's posted, that one will already be posted. So I would go check that one out. For whatever reason, they're prompting me to tell you about that. So maybe there's something karmic that you're needing to clear out so that you can fully free yourself and empower yourself and bring this big high vibrational energy all the way in. So yeah, cutting something out is going to be important, but this can also apply to cutting out habits that are not bringing you a sense of peace or giving you that recovery or bringing in that energy, cutting yourself out of situations that were stuck, stagnant, or keeping you in an experience of lack. Cutting out habits that are not serving you. So maybe like sedentary lifestyle and things like that, not going outside, not listening to your intuition, things like that are going to be needing to be cut here as well if you want to step into this energy. So let's get some more information. For group number 1, what action steps can they take to unlock this hidden treasure and claim it for their own? Okay, this one is the one that really caught my attention as it rolled away. So the tent. This always makes me think of camping. So, but for you, yeah, it is. It's bringing up camping. Sometimes it's about getting out of your comfort zone, but for you, I'm seeing this is about like going out into nature, getting out into the wild, putting yourself in a position where you can commune with spirit. I just heard in my head. So maybe, going out and being in nature in this capacity, like maybe you just literally go camping, and this gives some exercise. Maybe you're going on some hikes and you're connecting to your spirituality. And so because of that, you're able to unlock this higher power. Maybe this is even like a retreat. So this hidden treasure might be calling you very serendipitously to some kind of a retreat or like a place out in nature where spiritual people gather. Your hidden treasure might also be a relationship with a spiritual person who matches your energy and who wants to build you up. That's also coming through. I did kind of see that earlier, and then I forgot to mention it, and now they're bringing it up again. So that's like a very strong message. If they repeat it, if I forget, or they remind me, it's like they really want you to know that as you recover, as you heal, as you rest and recuperate, you're tapping into your higher power. You're unlocking. When I get excited, I have a hard time like enunciating. You're unlocking these energies within yourself that are spurring you to do things very intuitively. And that is what's going to lead you very synchronistically to the location or to the area where this person is going to be, and you will meet them. And it might be platonic, like maybe they're just like a business partner that you make, or a friend that you really get on well with because you're matching energies, like you're the same. Or this could be a romantic partner or romantic relationship because you're just very much on that same level. Like you're very spiritual, they're very spiritual. You can connect that way. Okay. They're drawing my attention to this one. So it's like it just feels like, no, it's very kind of like a struggle city type of energy. And I feel like this is why you're recovering. I feel like you went through a lot of stress. You might have been very upset about losing certain things, or just you were disconnected from your power. Your energy levels maybe got really low, and you had to just take a break. Oh yeah, they're drawing my attention to the Four of Swords and the fact that the Three of Swords precedes it. So the Three of Swords is like emotional pain, heartbreak, loss, grief, even betrayal as well. And it's just like this deep, deep wound in the heart. And so after that Three of Swords moment comes the Four of Swords, where you're just resting and you're thankful that you got through that situation and you're finding peace again now, but you're still in that recovery phase. So this is kind of what I'm seeing here, is that you're still recovering from whatever grief or pain was happening before. It could have been physical, or it could have been emotional or mental, or some combination of those. But I do see now they're drawing my attention to the heart eyes. So it's like you're going to be falling in love with life again. Your greatest gift and your actions are about seeing the world through the eyes of love, because that's the higher power perspective, and that's the frequency that's going to unlock this massive amounts of vital force energy for you to be able to create your reality and align with things that are going to bring you such amazing opportunities in life. And I also see this as you seeing someone who matches your energy in that high vibrational state that you've managed to get it to. And you're just, it's like love at first sight is what I'm seeing here. Love at first sight. You see them and you're just like, I love them. I don't know why, I do. And then you get to know them and it's very clear that it's a match. Okay, I'm seeing the thumbs up card. Oh yeah, or not card, the thumbs up block. So yep, exactly what I was just talking about. It's like it's a match. It's a big thumbs up. It's very immediate, very apparent that this is a big yes. This can also be about something you're excited to do. Like maybe you get an invitation to go somewhere, or you just have this internal intuitive nudge to book a trip, and they're saying like, yes, that's a big yes from spirit. Trust your intuition. Just go for it. Yes, you have the disco man. This one keeps coming up for whatever reason. So the disco man is like, to me, having fun. It's going out, getting out there, having movement as well. So exercise can talk about being able to heal through moving that energy. It's like if you're having fun and dancing, it doesn't feel like exercise. It just feels like fun. So you can reconnect to your divinity by having fun doing something that moves your energy. Dancing is a great, great tool to be able to move energy out and through you. You can ground energy, you can transmute energy that way, and allowing your body to just move intuitively is so healing, because your spirit will guide you into the dance moves or into the progressions that will help you to release energy or bring energy in, as well as what they're showing me too. So this energy can help to heal whatever this issue was that came before that you're recovering from, and unlock this higher power within you. That's really cool. Okay, they're showing me the log here. That's the next one. Okay. So what I'm getting from this log is like, if you've been a bump on a log lately, like if you've been sitting on the couch and just spending a lot of time inside, they're saying it's time to get out and go do things. Your hidden treasure is really your energy levels, and they need to come back into their natural state so that you can connect to your divinity and you can feel charged up to be able to go out and do things. It's like they're saying, wake up. The rooster's making me think of like an alarm clock going off, or the rooster crowing in the morning, and it's like, it's time to get up. It's a new day. It's time to get up. You've been in recovery, and now it's time to get up. And trust your intuition to know when that is. Maybe some of you are still in the recovery phase. Maybe others of you are ready to get out of this bump on a log, because the hanged man can also talk about being stuck or stagnating. It's a necessary phase to temporarily stop and shift our perspective and just hang there so we can contemplate things and gain that new consciousness or new awareness. But if we stay there too long, it stagnates. So this is again about trusting your intuition and following those little nudges and prompts when they come in, because the universe and spirit and your higher self really is trying to guide you to these opportunities that are going to unlock even more hidden treasures for you. That's what they're showing me. It's like way more, like unlocking this one treasure chest of your vital force energy unlocks every single other one. So this is why it's the main key here. This is why it's so important, because it's like, if you want all those other things, you have to do this one first. Like, this is the prerequisite, or the one that helps you to do all of those other things. So that's why you need to be very stringent. You need to be very disciplined. You need to be very clear about your boundaries and your limits on what you will and won't allow, because once you start cutting things out, that's when you're going to get more energy. Okay. The baseball. Yeah, it just feels like you need to start having fun with life again, and you need to start playing catch with people is what I'm seeing. So playing catch with people is it's like a two-person game, right? If you've been playing a lot of catch by yourself, it's time to play catch with other people so that you can have fun as a team or as a group or as a unit. You know what I mean? It's like, or as a couple. It's time to have fun again, to play the game. It's time to get out there. Life was not meant to be lived behind closed doors only, or to be restrictive or stagnating or stuck in just like a humdrum type of rut or routine. It's like you're meant to be so expansive and unlimited. And that's why they're saying you need to cut things out, because it's going to help you to become even more unlimited than you already, or than you've been up until this point. Okay. The vegetables. Vegetables, you guys, recovery can also be about what you're eating, exercising. So they are talking a lot about your physical health here. It's time to cut out things that are not healthy, because it's going to help you to get strong and aligned and disciplined with your energy. And that's going to bring in more power. And that power is unlocking all these other things. Now I'm seeing the little chick here. And I also find it interesting that we had the chicken and the chick. So to me, this feels like life cycles, growth, maturity, progression. So if you went from eating really poorly and not taking care of your health, it's like you're maturing, and you went through this period of stress or grief or like burnout, or just feeling really overwhelmed and disconnected, or even like suffering physically, so that you could recover from it and really see the other half of it, which is your spiritual strength and your skills coming back online. Lots of energy, because that's even with this block, I'm getting energy from it. Usually I get like water or sweat or like hard work or something like that, or hotness. But for you in this reading, in this context, it's feeling like energy. It's like the energy is just showering into you, and it's going to cleanse you. And it's going to charge you up, and it's going to bring your spirituality and your higher self and your embodiment of your divinity up to a whole nother level. Your higher power is coming back online. This is truly your greatest treasure, because like I said, that is the treasure that unlocks all other treasure. So that is what I see for you, group number 1. This is absolutely amazing. I wasn't sure what to expect with this reading. Actually, I'm never really sure what to expect with any reading, but I love this for you guys. So I really hope that this resonated and that it supported you in unlocking this hidden treasure and claiming it for your own. So I'm sending you so much love and grace and support to be able to do that and unlock this higher power within you. Many blessings. And if you enjoyed this reading, thank you for liking it, and stick around, subscribe to the channel for more. And if you would like to work with me one-on-one, you can find all of my readings and services at the link to my website, which is in the description box. All right, guys, we will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, group number 2. If you chose this treasure chest, then this is your hidden treasures reading. I have some oracle cards set aside already that are pre-picked, and then we're going to shuffle on camera for some additional information through the tarot. I'm also going to use some letter blocks and also some image blocks or pictograph blocks to get additional information on what actions and themes to be aware of in terms of your hidden treasure. So let's go ahead and jump into your reading. You have rhodochrosite. Okay, you also have bumblebee jasper, and I'll just take that upright. I'm not going to read reversals for the oracle cards today. So bumblebee jasper and rhodochrosite. I want to get clarification on these from the guidebook because I'm not super familiar with these. I know rhodochrosite is a heart chakra healing crystal. I've never worked with bumblebee jasper before. So let's get the rest of your cards on the table here, and then we will take a look at that. So you have success. I love this for you, especially in a hidden treasures reading. You guys are seriously stepping into your success and abundance. I'm noticing all of the yellow here, bumblebee jasper, success, and the yellow calcite are really standing out to me. So this could be like solar plexus, you stepping into some kind of goal achievement is what I'm hearing in my mind. So I feel like your solar plexus and your ability to take action are very much improving. And this could be part of the hidden treasure. It's like your drive to achieve these goals is what's going to bring you success. Let's get more information. Listen to your intuition. Okay, so yes, very much your gut instinct is a factor here. That's your solar plexus as well. I mean, your intuition can also come through the third eye, but when it comes to your gut instinct, it's very much in your solar plexus because you feel it. It's like it's an internal feeling of intuition or that gut knowing. So you need to be trusting that. Looks like talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you feel. I feel like this is related to that heart chakra energy of the rhodochrosite. And I find it interesting that we have like very intuitive heart-centered things with the green aventurine on this side. And then we have solar plexus level achievement and success on this side with the yellow calcite. It's like they're matching. And you have creative, draw, paint, think, and act in creative ways. So one of your hidden treasures might be in regard to your creativity and your ability to get in tune with your feelings, your emotions, your gut instinct. It's like your intuition is very, very free flowing in you, group number 2. Now you have mentor. The light attributes are passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. The shadow attributes are inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. So we'll see how that fits into the reading as we get more detail. And then you have observer. Okay. So group number 2, I'm actually seeing here that your hidden treasure is going to be unlocked by a mentor. So you're meant to learn to listen to your intuition, or to listen to your intuition as it's guiding you to somebody who's going to teach you. And this could be in regard to something that you're wanting to achieve and something that you're wanting to strengthen or build within yourself. And you're able to talk with this person very candidly, very openly about your creative idea or your expression. And they are a major, major support for you. And so because of that, you're in this observer role where you can just take in all this information and acquire all these tools. And that is what's going to help you to achieve this success. Now let's take a look at what rhodochrosite and bumblebee jasper are saying in the guidebook. All right, so rhodochrosite is the heart reviver. Rhodochrosite teaches the heart to assimilate painful feelings without shutting down, dissolving denial and identifying ongoing detrimental patterns. It offers compassionate love and forgiveness. You face the truth with loving awareness. And bumblebee jasper is about trust. And I did have a hard time opening the page to this one. Like I just couldn't, for whatever, turn the page. It was like stuck or something, but it wasn't stuck. So I did take note of that, because anything that happens before, during, or after a reading is usually related to the messages that are coming through from spirit. And this happens like all the time with readings that I do here, but also with clients. Like themes will present themselves even before the reading earlier in the day. And then when I sit down to have the client session, it becomes relevant, or it comes back up, or it's something the client is asking about. So it's always important to pay attention to things like that. It's like, listen to your intuition. So anyway, bumblebee jasper is about trust. Bumblebee jasper's startling colors instill a new vibration. The stone stimulates new projects, bringing you the message that you must have honesty in your life. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to actually read the self-understanding of bumblebee jasper, because I feel like this one, it did come up in reverse for a reason. I was like, no, I'm not going to take it reversed. It's just an oracle card. But that is meant to be reversed for a reason. It's because there's resistance to this. The trust hasn't been there. Maybe the trust or confidence in yourself, or possibly the trust in somebody else to be able to help you towards success in a way that is not going to hinder you or drain you, or quite literally drain your pockets or something like that. So it says, you are a divine being with immense inner riches, holding the bright, energizing light of the sun. You were born to carry out a specific task. Charismatic, you naturally attract people. You have inner strength and courageously go where others do not dare. Harvest your resources and put them to work to heal dis-ease. And they want me to read the divination message as well. A moment of fertilization. You are being opened to new possibilities. Remember that the bee is not aerodynamically designed to fly, but it does. Cut through doubt and uncertainty. Relax and focus. Clear sight is needed here. Visualize your future. Love and good fortune rush toward you. Grasp opportunities. Be a leader, but avoid arrogance. Trust the universe. You overcome obstacles. Someone new lights up your life. Okay. So if you were called to group number 1, I'm being prompted to tell you to go check that one out as well. Like if you had any pull towards group number 1, or this feels like a confirmation when I'm saying this, they're also guiding you to go look at that one, because for some of you that's going to resonate as well. But anyway, the mentor here is really helping you to step into your confidence. It's helping you to trust yourself and your ability to move towards this task or this goal that you've set up for yourself at soul level. So let's get some more information about that. We're going to use these little mini Rider-Waite deck, the Vibrant Rider-Waite deck, to get some clarification. So for group number 2, what is this task? Ooh, judgment. Okay, I want more info. Feels like, yeah, this is a calling. This is a major calling, group number 2. The angel in the sky with the trumpet bringing these people back to life. It's very much a divine calling that you have. This task, this like goal that you are desiring to manifest is your greatest treasure, because it's going to unlock everything else in your life. It's going to help you to feel connected and to heal some of these emotional things. And it's going to unlock your creativity and bring you so much inspiration to help other people. I see you might actually be training to be a mentor yourself, but like going to a mentor is going to help you do that. So it's going to provide you with the tools, the structure, and the self-confidence to eventually do that. To eventually do that for other people. But you've got to be able to trust yourself. And you've got to be able to trust this mentor, whoever they are. Of course, always listen to your intuition, because some people don't have your best interest at heart, or some people are just not aligned. Even if they're good people and they mean well, sometimes it's not the right fit. So you have to trust your intuition when guiding towards this person who's going to resonate with you and who's going to be able to help you unlock this key, unlock this lock, I guess, to this treasure. Okay, let's take a look at the rest. Ooh, you have the 5 of Wands. Some of you may be, yeah, I was kind of getting that. It's like you don't trust other people quite as much. Maybe you're in competition mode with them subconsciously or even consciously. It's like you might struggle to feel like you can collaborate with people, like you can work together and have a common goal or towards something that is more mutually beneficial. Probably, because we do have these energies of like needing to talk about your feelings. Some of these things may be repressed. It may have taken a hit on your confidence if you had relationship issues with people in the past, not like romantically, just like people in general, you know what I mean? And so you just kind of stepped back into that observer role to protect yourself. But what they're saying here is it's time to trust people again. It's time to unlock your creativity and your success through connection to others, like that you can trust. But you just need to listen to your intuition to make sure that those people are aligned with you. But again, to do that, you have to trust yourself. You have the Knight of Cups. I feel like this is support. The universe is trying to bring you support, and it's going to bring you support through emotional connections with other people who you can feel safe to open up to really speak your truth to share how you are feeling, and even to talk about your creative vision or your goal, because it's like the Knight of Cups here is offering up his emotional heart. He's wearing his heart on his sleeve. And you can do that and be safe to do that, knowing that you can protect yourself if need be, which is like the solar plexus. It's your personal power. But also by understanding that when you trust your intuition and you trust your gut about someone, it's usually right, especially if you're in alignment. Then it's always right. And if it's not, then there's a reason why. So this is about you trusting yourself. Yeah. 2 of Swords. Exactly. 2 of Swords here is kind of like indecision, and getting stuck in the observer role. It's like not taking sides because there's been conflict in the past before that may have caused you to doubt yourself. It's like people may have tried to compete with you. And so you don't want to tell anybody about this vision, or you don't want to open up about it or be like really loud about it because it's like somebody else is going to either kibosh it or like come in and steal your idea or something like that. It's like they're showing me in my mind's eye somebody pouring oil, like diesel oil or whatever you call it, onto plants, like onto like a garden plot or like a field of vegetables. So this to me feels like somebody took your idea, if you shared it with them, and destroyed it. Like you were trying to plant these plants, you were trying to grow these things, this was your task, this was your goal, and somebody came along and was like, no, and they poisoned it. It's horrible. Of course you're going to struggle to trust people. Of course you're going to struggle to trust yourself if you trusted them in the first place. Because you're like, I'm doubting my own intuition because I feel like I should have known better or felt that, but I didn't. But I'm feeling and I'm hearing that was for a reason. That was actually to trust you, or that was actually to teach you to trust yourself, because there may have been some very, very slight intuitive nudge that told you not to trust that person, but you ignored it, you overrode it. You listened to what they were saying rather than what they were doing, or you listened to what they were promising instead of what you were feeling. Oh, okay. So now you stepped into that observer role and you're able to connect and heal your heart. So this is very much, very creative, very emotional, very, I just caught the word visionary. So you may be a visionary, and your hidden treasure is this inspiration that you get. It's very divinely guided. It comes straight through you from spirit, and it's meant to. It's meant to, but it needs to be nurtured. And it's like finding somebody who's going to help to water your plants instead of someone who's going to pour oil on them. Yeah, you're meant to work with other people who are going to build you up, who are going to help you to prune those leaves and, fertilize the soil and all of those things that's actually going to blossom and bloom all of this success through these visions and creative and emotional. Like you might be able to alchemize your emotions into a creative expression. I mean, that's what artists do. I'm getting like a business artist vibe from you, group number 2. Like maybe you're an artist, but it's like in a very business-like way, or you're just very goal-oriented maybe. And then you have the 7 of Wands, which is about boundaries and self-protection and defense. So I feel like you stepped into the observer role to try and protect yourself because these other people came in and sabotaged you in the past, or they sabotaged your vision or your creative expression. And so it's really about you creating those boundaries within yourself, building up your self-confidence so that you can trust your feelings again. You can trust your intuition, and you can observe without becoming detached to the point that you isolate yourself. Instead, you can observe and connect to the people who feel right. Okay, so let's get some letters. So the way that this is going to work is I'm basically just going to grab about a handful of these letter blocks, and we're going to like spell some words and see how that relates to the reading. Oops, I bumped the camera. So for group number 2, oh, that's a lot, but they told me to grab that many. So, okay. So I'm seeing L-A, lat, late. Oh, you might feel like you're late. I'm hearing in my head, I'm late for a very important date. Yeah, it's like that white rabbit that you're chasing in your mind. It's like that creative, it's that curiosity, it's that creative vision or expression. And it's meant to be coming out of you, but it hasn't been. And that's why the angels are like hearkening you to listen. You have to trust your intuition. I didn't even mean for those things to rhyme. I should be a rapper. But you have to find, I'm just kidding, but you have to find a mentor who's going to help you to do that. It's like taking you down into wonderland so that you can find yourself. And I'm seeing the word pen. And this is making me think of like write it down or a drawing. Okay, Gen is making me think of like generation, like this is a generational thing. So it's something, it could be even like helping, Gen X, like maybe you're a member of Gen X or you're going to be helping Gen X, mentoring Gen X. What even is Gen X? I can't remember. Like what age group is that? Let me know in the comments. I can't remember because there's like the greatest generation, and then there's the boomers, and then there's millennials. I'm a millennial, by the way. What up, fellow millennials, 80s babies, 90s babies. Yeah, so, and then there's, I think it goes Gen X and then Gen Z. Is that how it goes? Something like that. So maybe like if you are of an older generation, you're mentoring these younger people. But this could also be a mentor who is in that Gen X age group. Okay, I'm getting the word ladle. Ladle? I know that's not how you spell it, but like ladle to me feels like you're scooping something, and especially with the Ace of Cups, you're scooping up like soup. It's like, please sir, can I have some more? Oliver Twist over here. Like, just listen to your intuition. Your gut is going to lead you to people who are going to feed you more than you've ever been fed before. They're going to offer you that big cup that they've ladled so much of their love and knowledge and wisdom into, and it's going to help you so much. Oops. Okay, this is making me think of Japan. So maybe you're being called to visit Japan, or maybe this person is Japanese, or maybe you were Japanese. I am seeing the word X as well. So this could be like healing. This could be like, let's say like a life coach or like a spiritual healer or even a therapist or counselor who helps you to heal some of your past experiences that were very conflicting, maybe around your relationships, or like an ex-partner who was or maybe it was an ex-partner who oiled your vegetables there, you know what I mean? Like not in a good way, not like you're going to cook them up for dinner, but like they poisoned your plot, they poisoned your field. I'm seeing the word gale. It's like a gale force wind. It's super powerful. So you're meant to really, really be powerful in this lifetime, but you've got to let that happen. You've got to trust yourself. Yeah. And again, I'm getting pen. So maybe this is about writing, or maybe it's like you have like a pen pal or something like that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing there. Now, what we're going to do is I'm also going to do some story dice. Okay. So let's get the story dice out. So this is the Fireside Story Dice, and it's kind of the same idea as the letters, but instead of spelling things, we're looking at images and then seeing how that fits and what comes to mind intuitively. These are all just like prompts for me to be able to channel information, so it can be helpful. So let's do this, and let's see what action steps group number 2 is needing to take to really find this mentor, or to step into their gift, or to unlock this hidden treasure and to claim it, so that they can achieve this goal or this task or this healing, or both, or all of it. Wow, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see because it's a top-down camera angle, but there's 2 blocks that are stacked right on top of each other. So that's the first thing that I'm seeing. It's like, oh, right, like a mentor is the base block that helps you to get up on top. Oh yeah, it's like they're boosting you up. Quite literally, they're boosting you up, and that's what helps you to get to success. And you have the cactus here. So the cactus is making me think of like you've been in a drought for a really long time. People have not given to you. They have not helped you to grow. They have not watered your plants. You know what I mean? And now, but because you're a cactus, you were able to just keep going. Like you were able to just endure and persevere, and you're still going to flower and blossom and grow. You just need to have like this mentor. And I feel like this is going to help you to really go double time, is what I'm hearing in my head, double time. So you're really going to be able to go faster than you've ever gone before, because you will be filled up for the first time in a long time. Like you've been kind of like Oliver Twist, starving, not having enough food, not having enough love or support or energy. And so that's why you're being called to trust your intuition and build yourself back up so that you can find this mentor who's going to help you get the rest of the way. And oh, that's funny that look, we literally have the knife and fork. Again, this is making me think of Oliver Twist. Like, you're just so hungry. This can also be that you're hungry for this goal. Like, you're so driven and goal oriented that you really feel this pull or this craving to get this done. Like, you want to do it. You need to do it. And there's a reason for that. Spirit's prompting you. Again, we see that with the angel in the judgment card. I don't know if I showed this to you. Can you see that? Yeah. So the angel in the judgment card here is calling you. It's a soul level calling. It's not just like an idea that you have for no reason. It's meant to be there, and it's meant to be offered up. It's meant to be shared. It's meant to be taught. Also, if you're a teacher, if you're a writer, if you're a speaker, if you're a mentor, if you're a counselor, if you're something like that, or even if you're just a leader or a boss or a manager or something like that, or you want to be, it's like you've got to use this creative power to get where you're going, because they're showing me the running girl. It's like you really are driven to move towards this. You're very motivated, but the only thing that's kind of been holding you back is some of this pain, rejection, or sabotage from other people that may have occurred in the past. And so building up this confidence in yourself and that trust is going to help you move so quickly. Okay, I'm seeing the little piggy here. And this is making me think of bring home the bacon. So it's like you're going to be bringing home the bacon. So whoever this mentor is that's meant to work with you, or you're meant to work with, it's really going to resonate with you. You're going to feel intuitively that this is the one who, and you can feel that they're like building you up, and then it's going to bring in the bacon. Like you're really going to get results from this person and their teachings or support. Now I'm seeing the little chick here. What do you call that? Like a baby chicken, a chick? Yeah. And it feels like, that's so weird. I'm getting, with the pig and the chicken, I'm getting Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm, he had a chicken, E-I-E-I-O. And a buck here and a buck there. Okay, I'll stop. Sorry. But I'm just feeling like, it's like you're trying to build your success up, and the farm is making me think of, again, they keep showing me that analogy of like the farm or the field, and you're the farmer, and these are all your ideas, and your creative expressions are the seeds, and you're trying to like grow them. And then that one person or whoever, or maybe even multiple people, came over and were like, I'm just going to dump my toxic waste on your nice farm plot. But you're building your farm back up. It's like you're going to be self-sufficient is what I'm hearing. Yeah. You're going to be self-sufficient because you're going to have like all of the things you need. You're going to be bringing home the bacon. Your plants are going to prosper. You know, your ideas, your creative vision is going to come to fruition, and it's going to bring home a lot of money because that's what bringing home the bacon makes me think of. But you maybe just, I don't know, I feel like you're worried. Group 2, I feel like you're so worried and you're stressing. And the reason for that is because you're not trusting your intuition. You're not trusting the universe. You're not trusting other people who can potentially help you. So it is about you really reconnecting with your own inner self, your intuition, because otherwise it's just going to keep stressing you out, and you're not going to be putting yourself out there, and you're not going to be willing to work with other people. And you're really meant to, because it's going to help to build you up. So that's your hidden treasure. It's so clear. It's obviously going to be somebody helping to pull you up is what I'm seeing here as well with the rope. It's like, I'm seeing like a rock climbing wall, you know, like those gyms that they have where you can go rock climbing, and that one person holds the rope so that you don't fall and you can climb. So it's like they help to keep you safe, or they're scaffolding you, or they're even like straight up pulling you up. Like you're still doing the work, but they're helping to get you to that next level. They're helping you to scale. Oh, so group number 2, if you have your own business and you've been struggling to implement this creative idea that you want to do, getting a mentor is going to help you scale, and it's going to bring home a lot of money. The other aspect of this is if you have a creative idea, but you don't have a business, or you haven't started it, or it's just like, I heard in my head, pipe dream. If it's just a pipe dream at this point, what they're saying is get a mentor who knows how to do this and who you trust, and you know your intuition is giving you a big thumbs up, and go with them, because they're going to help to raise you up to that level where you can really make this vision a reality. And it's going to be so sweet, group number 2. Like, look at how sweet this s'more is. It's going to be so delicious and rich and gooey and crunchy. It's like all of the things. It's going to have all of the positive sensory experiences that you've been looking for all this time. So there's really nothing to worry about. Like, you get to have exactly what you desire, but it's like you're doubting yourself, or you're doubting this vision, or you're doubting other people, or maybe you're just doubting your capacity to be able to implement this, or to maybe even it's like affording it. You might be resistant to investing in somebody who can help you. And so you're just observing. Maybe you're just watching what they're posting, or you're just watching what you're like just watching content online, or you're like learning through other means rather than like direct one-on-one, you know what I mean? Or like group support. So they're saying it's safe for you to participate in a group, because the 5 of Wands can also, in addition to conflict or competition, or like too many people with different ideas, it can also be about challenge, in the sense that you're like training. So you're challenging each other, but with the intention of growth, not of defeat or like winning or losing. It's kind of like practicing. You're practicing. So maybe getting somebody, it could even be like group work that you're meant to, like a group session or a group environment where there is a mentor that helps you, takes you under their wing, because that's literally what they're showing me in this card. It's like somebody's going to take you under their wing and show you or teach you everything that they know. And it's like it took them years to get that knowledge. And so it's highly, highly valuable, because that's why it's going to skyrocket you, is because now you don't have to spend years doing that and figuring that out for yourself through trial and error. It's like you're able to just benefit from their knowledge and their boost and their support, and really see that growth happen. Because the tree is making me think of growth, like, again, fast growth, fast progress, success, and longevity. Because the tree also makes me think of evergreens, and evergreen makes me think of like something that you are able to continue to get profit from after over a long period of time, after just putting in a little bit of effort one time, or even a lot of effort, but like you don't have to keep doing that over and over again. It's like passive income. So something being evergreen means it's going to flourish for a long time. It's going to benefit you. It's going to grow fast. Beautiful. So what I'm seeing here with the eyes is trust your intuition, keep your eyes peeled, focus and feel into every single interaction that you have with someone. And if they're offering mentorship and it resonates with you, go for it. Spend your time observing. Maybe you don't need to jump into it right away. Maybe you don't need to be hasty. Maybe you need to make a decision by observing, by taking your time, by assessing things at the intuitive level, rather than making an impulsive decision and then ending up in a situation where it was like somebody not giving to you in the way that you need, or something like that. Because especially with the 2 of Swords here, yeah, this is like, take your time with this decision. That's going to help you to observe and take in all this detail that your intuition will then be able to interpret for you and bring you to this success. So that is what I see for you, group number 2. Your hidden treasure is going to be unlocked through some kind of mentorship, through some kind of support or mutual evolution and growth. So keep your eyes peeled for whoever this person might be. And oh, by the way, shameless plug coming at ya. I am a spiritual medium, spiritual mentor. I am an Akashic reader and an energy body healer. And I also coach and mentor about manifestation through the 7D manifesting readings, and also the Master Manifestor program. So if you guys are interested in any of those things that I offer, if I'm that mentor for you, then you can find my services at the link to my website, which is in the description box and also pinned in the comments below. So that is what I see for you, group number 2. Your hidden treasure is really going to grow super, super fast when you trust yourself and take action towards this goal that you are so divinely called to do. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking the video. It really lights me up and brings me a great sense of joy. Yay, people like my readings because I like doing them. So when you like it, it's just like the cherry on top. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you enjoyed the reading and you vibe with my energy, then stick around, subscribe to the channel. We've got lots more fun readings to come. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you chose this treasure chest, then this is going to be your hidden treasure reading. So I have pre-selected some oracle cards already. So we're going to find out what those are, and then we're also going to pull clarifiers from the tarot, as well as some fun other divination things that I have in store. So let's take a look at what you have coming through from your oracle cards. You have trigonic quartz. So I feel like there's some serious energy amplification going on for you. Let's see what's going on here. You've got chrysocolla. And I do want to read these two out of the guidebook or just take a look at that to see what it says. But before we do that, let's take a look at the rest. You have no with an exclamation mark. So something about a situation is a no, and we will find out what that is. Meditation brings answers. They're like, meditate on it, but we're gonna see if we can support you here as well in finding the answer. You have thankful. Think about the people and things you feel grateful for. So this is gratitude. Gratitude for manifestation is huge. Gratitude for unlocking your hidden gifts is also really, really powerful. You'll know in the morning when you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. So I feel like a lot of your hidden treasure is kind of like you being called to tune into your inner guidance or your inner knowing to make a decision of some kind. So let's see what else you have. Gossip. Light attributes are awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust, and then the shadow attribute is thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information and betraying confidences. Okay. I want to put this under no, and we'll see how this fits together. And then you have flexible. This is really interesting. Group number 3, I feel like there's something complicated going on here with your reading. So let me just sit with this for a minute and figure out what this is, and then I'll be right back. So group 3, I feel like your hidden gift here, or your hidden treasure, I should say, is your capacity to tune into your inner guidance, to meditate or clear your mind on something, to just sleep on it. Like you're not somebody who wants to react right away, and you stay within your heart. You're able to see things really clearly, and that helps you to be flexible because you can kind of see all sides of a situation. Like the gossip energy here is kind of making me think like there's many people with many opinions and they're all kind of talking about different things, and you're like, I'm not going to take what they say as gold. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to take what they're saying or how they're perceiving it as my own, because that just doesn't resonate with me. So I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm gonna feel into what I feel really brings me a sense of joy and peacefulness, and I'm gonna go into that peacefulness, and I'll come out better able to make a decision, better able to deal with the situation. Let's get some more information. Oh yeah, they are reminding me to look at the guidebook for these. So hold on, let's do that, and then we'll get tarot cards. Okay, so trigonic quartz is the soul's code. Trigonics hold the secret of the universe and rapidly expand your awareness of multi-dimensions. Trigonics are cosmic coding for the soul. The divination message is recognize the multidimensional breadth of your own soul. Remain honest to achieve success. Reach beyond apparent reality and karma. Let go of conflicts. Renegotiate soul contracts, heal soul traumas, and the etheric blueprint. Expel toxins from the physical and subtle bodies to download higher frequency spiritual energies and integrate the light body. The soul provides everything you need for well-being. So this is an extremely high frequency. extremely high frequency. And so anything that's of a lower vibration, you're just like, no, that just doesn't resonate with you. And if people are trying to whisper in your ear and tell you things and have them listen to them, you're like, no. I also just saw somebody turning off the news, like turning off the TV. So because you're such an intuitive, like highly spiritual being, and you're very much in your heart center, this has raised your frequency up significantly. And so your biggest treasure is to not listen to any of that gossip or hearsay or negative stuff. It's like, just don't go there. Focus on yourself. And if you feel like something is really irking you, you're able to really tune into your soul codes to figure out a solution. Like I'm even seeing somebody like setting the intention before bed to get the answer, and then going to sleep and waking up with their higher self kind of like just having told them what to do. So it's like you listen to your higher self whispering in your ear and not other people. Like literally using astral time, which is when you go to sleep at night, to access this information. And this makes you so flexible and really balanced too. So you're able to really see things from this higher perspective. Really cool. And it even says in the self-understanding, I looked back at the book and my eye landed on meditation triggers your soul's full potential and purpose. In reintegrating fragments of your soul, you bring about wholeness. So meditation is bringing the answers in because it's like bringing you back to your full soul potential. And it's raising your frequency super, super high. So your greatest treasure, group number 3, like what I'm seeing so far, is it's very much your soul. It's sort of similar to group number 1. If you were called to that one as well, I would check that out. But yeah, it feels like your energy is very high frequency. And so when you dedicate time to that, it really brings you unlimited, untold, additional treasure and discernment, like major, major discernment here. Let's take a look at Chrysocolla. Chrysocolla is self-love. Tranquil and sustaining, Chrysocolla encourages you to remain serene and strong during change or challenge. Dissolving destructive emotional programming, it increases energy assimilation. So I see this as kind of like the energy of conflict, or the energy of gossip, or the energy of like all of these other situations that were super negative. They're no longer having power over you because you're trusting your own discernment. That's your greatest treasure, is your ability to trust your own discernment, to connect and convene with your higher self, that higher power, your soul, your spirit, to be able to get clear guidance on what you should or should not do. And it's so funny because right before this, I got up, I tapped into my intuition, and it was saying, you need to eat something. And I was like, okay. So I listened to my body, go into the kitchen, make myself a smoothie. And I was intuitively choosing what to put in the smoothie. And I do this like quite often, but I always pay attention to what I do right before I sit down to do a reading, because sometimes it's relevant. And now I'm seeing here, it is relevant. So it's like discernment and trusting your intuition, meditating as a way of life almost, it's like, it's not even a sit down meditation anymore. It's like you're able to just make your whole life a walking meditation, a living, breathing meditation. And so because of that, you're able to know things with like very clear certainty. And this is your greatest gift because you're so thankful. It allows you to avoid situations that are harmful. It allows you to avoid people that are harmful. It allows you to say no to things that don't resonate with you. But anyways, back to the story about the smoothie. So I went into the kitchen and I made myself a smoothie, and I put in it certain things that I normally wouldn't, but that's what my intuition was telling me to do. And there were certain things that I was going to put in it, and I got a no on them. And when I get a no, I listen and I put them back. So either it's not the right time or it's not the right thing for me. And I've noticed that since I started doing this, like listening to my body and my intuition around my food choices, my body has been significantly healthier, and I'm like really feeling a lot better and clearer. So this is something that this is your greatest treasure, because it's something that you carry with you, within you. It's not something outside of you. And it is a very, very precious resource, and it's infinite. So you can use this your entire life to make these decisions that are going to serve you, to make these decisions that are going to really benefit you in the long run. So let's find out what that is. Like how is group number 3 trusting their intuition and coming into that place of connection to spirit. How is this manifesting for them, and what can they expect from that? Like, what are the treasures? Wow, that's all of these ones on the top. Oh my God, really? Okay, that's it. And then stop. I just go until I feel a no. Oh, that's the lesson here too. That's the message. Because that's exactly what it is. It's like you either feel an intuitive yes or you feel an intuitive no. And if you're not familiar with how to discern that, the best place to start is meditating. If you don't already, it brings you into this state of peacefulness and gratitude and connection to all that is, that raises your frequency and allows your connection to source, to guides, to your higher self to be so much clearer and crisper. And you can just have a very clear discernment on what is yes and what is no. Life becomes magic. I can tell you that firsthand. Okay, now you have the Three of Pentacles. It's about working together with spirit and trusting your intuition to know when to stop and when to go. And not listening to people who are criticizing or gossiping or naysaying. Like, don't listen to any of that. Tell them no, mentally, verbally, energetically. Just put up a boundary around that, especially if they're criticizing your work or what it is that you believe, or what's in your heart. Don't listen to any of that. Six of Wands, you have success here, group number 3. So you are very successful, very connected. And a lot of that is coming through your ability to connect through meditation. So do that, like make sure that you're prioritizing your meditative time, because even though it might seem boring, it's going to bring you so much reward. It's going to bring you so much to be thankful for, because you are unlocking this gift within you, this skill. Yeah. Four of Cups. So I was literally just saying, it might feel boring, and the Four of Cups is like boredom, dissatisfaction, not wanting to do something. It's like a little bit obstinate energy. And you know what? Okay, the universe is trying to offer you this cup, group number 3. But you have to sit down and dedicate some time to it. Because when I'm seeing him sitting underneath the tree, they're bringing my mind to another card in a different deck. It's actually in the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. And there's the Four of Swords is like the rest and rejuvenate card. And that image is of a person sitting underneath the tree, but they're meditating. They're not like bored and dissatisfied. So it's just a shift in perspective. And that helps you to bring in so much guidance and discernment and connection, just so much to be grateful for. And it can even connect you, not just with like other people in your real life, but it can connect you with your spirit team, your guides, and you can actually form relationships with them, because they're just people. They're people. They're very wise souls who have transitioned and ascended, or they've just been trained to work with souls who are incarnated, and you're able to communicate with them, commune with them, talk to them, listen to their guidance. And again, always trusting your intuition through meditation. Then you can make the decisive action that's going to serve you. You have Four of Wands, like so much victory and success energy in your reading pile 3, or group 3, I should say. So I do feel like I'm getting a message here of defense, like boundaries. The castle walls are making me think of boundaries here. So, and there's a castle wall in here too. So to foster your growth, it is important that you set boundaries with people that are naysayers or negative. Like, for example, let's say you just like go out to lunch with someone and they just start complaining or gossiping and talking badly about other people. Don't tolerate that. Don't buy into it. Don't even humor them and be like, oh yeah, okay. Just like tell them that's not appropriate. I don't appreciate you speaking negatively about this person, or even if you don't know them, because chances are if that person's gossiping about another person, they're going to be gossiping about you too. Because that's just the frequency that they're at. And they might not be a bad person. That's just the frequency that they're at. But if you shut it down and say no, then first of all, it's probably going to challenge them to look at themselves a little bit more clearly, but it's also going to create real connection, because what gossip is a bid for connection. It's like people are trying to find some way of relating to one another, but they're doing it in this case in a negative way, from a lower vibration. What they really desire is authentic connection, and maybe they just haven't been able to do that. So you can either build those walls against these people, or you can see if they're open to actually authentically connecting through something of substance, through love, through connection, through learning, through insight, whatever, just see if that's possible. And if not, then you got to build those walls. And then the devil, it's like negative people, negative low vibrational people. So your skill is being able to protect yourselves or discern from this type of energy. And then you have the Page of Wands. Okay. Page of Wands. What does this mean here? I feel like the Page of Wands here is, when it comes to your hidden treasure, it's your ability to just go where the getting's good, is what I'm hearing. You're able to go where the getting's good. And if the getting's not good somewhere, you just get a very clear no. Maybe not right at the moment, but you're able to tune in and get that answer. And you're able to tune in. Yeah, you're able to tune in and see this negativity and this slander and gossip and low vibrational yuckiness and choose something else. You're able to go somewhere else, do something else, connect with other people, listen to your guides, connect with your, it's very, it's very discernment and boundaries kind of based, but you're super successful at that. Okay, so now let's get some letters, and I'm going to spell out what I see, and we're going to get some additional information. Okay, so I'm seeing Men in Black. That's so funny. So when I think of Men in Black, I think of like the protectors. Now, okay, if you're a conspiracy theorist, the Men in Black in that sense are like negative, and we don't, but I'm talking about like the movie. And if you think that's predictive programming, yeah, it might be. But I'm just saying, like, from the higher vibrational perspective, the Men in Black can be about like protection or security or just like hidden things, and you're able to tune into these hidden things, and you're able to connect so that you can protect yourself better from these things. ER here is making me think of like emergency, like you're able to see these emergencies and to make decisions about them fairly quickly so that you can address a very toxic or dysfunctional situation if you really need to. Okay, let's take a look and see what else we have here. Okay, I'm seeing the word berry. Now, it could be berry as in like a name, like Barry. This could be a person, or this is like the berries, the fruits of your labors, something to be really thankful for here. And I'm seeing yes, like if there was an S here, but there is an S on the side of this card. So yes, like it's like a big yes from the universe. Feel free to find your own letter or find your own words in here too, guys. Like you can interpret for yourself. Obviously, that's like something you're good at too. Yay, it makes me think of like, yay, I'm excited. You're able to see victory and progress and movement here. I'm seeing like REM sleep. Yeah, we did have messages of sleep coming up. So rapid eye movement sleep is when you are dreaming. And that's a specific layer of the astral realm that you can connect to, especially if you practice lucid dreaming, you can connect to your guides there, your higher self, your subconscious mind. R is what I'm seeing as well. So rest and recuperation. Again, meditation, resting, sleeping on it. That's going to be very helpful for you. That's one of your main gifts. And I'm also seeing like RB. This could be somebody's initials. Or it could also be like burr. Like it's cold and maybe you feel cold when there's negative energy around. Okay. And Briar, I don't even know what a Briar is, but Briar patch, maybe Briar. What is that to do with like berries too, I think, isn't it? And we did have berry as well. So it's kind of like, it's feeling like a harvest of some kind. Like maybe there's something that you've been working on, because the Three of Pentacles can also be what you're working on, or something that you've been learning or studying. and you've said no to things that really, again, did not resonate with you or just weren't a good vibe, things that disempowered you. And so you're going to get like this, the briar patch can be like challenges. We did have a lot of that challenge energy coming up, especially with the devil card. People are challenging you. Situations are challenging you, but as you're going through those things and being flexible and listening to your intuition and resting and connecting and meditating, it's like you're going to get, instead of the briar patch, the prickle bushes, you're actually going to get the sweet berries. Okay, so now let's get some fireside dice. So let me just put these away. So now we're going to get some additional messages and action steps for you to take to claim this hidden treasure for yourself through whatever it is that this guidance is going to be. So the fireside story dice are kind of like the interpretation style that I did with the letters, but it's images instead. So let's take a look. So for group number 3, what is it that they need to be doing or that they can take action toward to unlock this hidden treasure and to claim it for their own? Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing is the cow. And I'm hearing like Bart's phrase, don't have a cow, man. So it's like, don't freak out, don't get upset, don't react. It's like meditating can help you to come back into spirit rather than reacting from ego or fear or that lower. It's like you're able to temper yourself and to better make the decisions about what needs to happen. So you've got the thumbs down. So you're able to say no to things because you took a minute and you didn't get triggered. And instead of reacting or instead of acting impulsively, you're able to say, no, I'm not going to participate in this, or no, that doesn't resonate with me, or that's just not the right time, or something like that. I'm also seeing the baseball cap. I never noticed it's got a little thing on there. But anyway, the baseball cap is making me think of like, it's so funny. It's like somebody undercover. The men in black are like undercover as well. So it's like undercover people who are negative. Because it's making me think of like what I was seeing in my mind with the hat, with the ball cap, is like somebody with like sunglasses and a hat on, and they've got like a trench coat and they're like acting really shady. And they're like walking around trying to avoid detection. So I'm seeing that you're really able to discern people who are just not good. You're really able to make decisions on whether you want to listen to those people or whether you should continue talking to them. This is a new one. This hasn't come up in any of the readings before. So the antlers are making me think of your connection to source. It's like the crown chakra. So you are super, super connected to source. And the more that you set aside time to do that, this is your greatest gift, is that you're able to discern, you're able to say no, you're able to challenge people also, because the horns also make me think of like when they butt together like that, you're able to challenge people and come out victorious. And there's a celebration because it's like your spirit guides are celebrating you because you're standing firm in your beliefs, you're standing firm on your boundaries, but you're not getting triggered in the sense that you're challenging them just to challenge them or to like approve of your own ego. It's more like you can defend yourself, or you can defend your territory, or you can say no to things. And if they challenge you, you can respond appropriately. I'm getting a lot of gratitude from this particular image, or from this block. So I feel like that's to do with the thankfulness that we were seeing there. It's like you're able to remain thankful for even the worst situations or the worst challenges. And again, that's your greatest hidden treasure, is that you're able to move through a lot of this darkness by staying connected to yourself and not allowing any of this drama and low vibrational, like gnats. They're showing me gnats in my mind, like those clouds of bugs that like fly up into your eyes and nose. And it's like suffocating. So people who are annoying or suffocating or disempowering or just negative in general, if they have a negative view of the world, it's like you're able to just move out of that and say no and remain calm and focus on what brings you joy. And it's like you're able to stay in your high vibration despite being maybe surrounded by people like this. Like if this is in your work environment, let's say you work somewhere and you enjoy your job, but maybe the fellow employees that you're with or your team are some people who just are very gossipy and negative, and like they just, that's how they feel connected to each other. So that's what they do, but you just don't resonate with that. And it's like you're able to just go on a vacation in your own mind. It's like they're showing me the scene in Happy Gilmore where he like goes to his happy place. Go to your happy place, happy. It's literally just you guys going to your own inner happy place. You're able to just disconnect and connect to spirit and renew that sense of gratitude. This is your greatest gift, you guys, your greatest treasure. You got to use this more because it's going to help you to stay in your own lane. I just heard you're going to stay in your own lane. You're not going to get sucked into the gossip and the drama and that disempowerment that was coming from that. Because essentially this hidden treasure is being unlocked by you saying no to gossip and drama and prioritizing your inner peace. That is what brings all of this other treasure that's going to come about because of it. But people might be mad about it. Okay, like if you challenge them and say, look, I don't get down with that type of talk. I'm not here to gossip. I don't really think that's appropriate. People might get chuffed at you because you're calling them out on something that they probably know deep down is wrong, but they're doing it because it's almost like it becomes an addiction. It becomes that compulsive need to connect in that way. It's very low vibrational, but it's all that they know. And there's nothing, again, it's like, they're not bad people. It's just, that's their coping mechanism, or that's their way of getting their needs met. It's like, yeah, they're showing me like cravings. Again, it's like, that's kind of what I was just saying. It's like the cravings that they have cravings for connection and sustenance, but instead of going and eating healthy vegetables, which is on this side of the dice, they're going and eating like a deep fried, super greasy, fatty, sugary, preservative laden burger because that is what is available to them. And it maybe feels good in the moment, but it makes them feel like crap later. And that's what you're saying no to. You're like, I don't want to indulge in this moment and then feel like crap later after gossiping and feel bad about it and feel disconnected from myself at soul level because that's not aligned. So change is happening. Maybe you just need to actually get yourself out of this environment or, end these relationships with people if you can, because the leaves are making me think of like things need to fall away. The seasons need to change because as you're stepping into your divinity, as you're activating your light body, you're becoming more sensitive, and any of that negative energy is going to significantly impact you. It's not going to be tolerable anymore. You can't just like look the other way. And maybe you can still go to your happy place or you can defend yourself, but eventually it's going to get to a point where it's like a toxic environment. And so you might need to actually just walk away. You might need to take steps to extricate yourself from the environment or from the people or from the job, or even just like, again, like I saw that vision, I'm seeing it again in my mind of somebody just turning off the TV. Like, don't look at it. And it's not being willfully ignorant. It's choosing what you're consuming. It's choosing what vibration you're interacting with or allowing in your life. And instead, you're like, I choose to be thankful. So I'm going to focus on things that fill me up and bring me joy and connections that are authentic. And I'm going to learn new things and I'm going to show my skills and I'm going to focus on what feels very successful and just like exciting. Now these two landed on top of each other. So we have the pencil on top of the running girl. Okay, let me just take a look at that. Yeah, I am getting you like running away from a job. They keep bringing me back to that example of like the employees or the team members or somebody just being surrounded in a work environment where there's a lot of low vibrational gossip and stuff like that. So if this is you that I'm talking to, Spirit is kind of advising you to move away from that line of work or that particular employment or whatever it is. It's like going away from it, no longer tolerating that. Going and sprinting to what's going to feel better for you. And again, if you need to sleep on this, then do so, because that's your greatest treasure. And what else? Anything else from this? Let me just ask Spirit. Nope, that's it. We covered it. Okay, so that is the message, group number 3. Your hidden treasure is really about you being connected to your soul, your higher self, your light body, and expelling any of this negative, lower vibrational gossip or drama so that you can actually step back into your divinity in a really, really tangible way, because that's going to unlock everything else. yeah, that's going to unlock so much other treasure for you and so much abundance. And your ability to be flexible through life is going to serve you over the rest of the course of your life. So this is like a big skill. That's your hidden treasure. It's a big skill of being able to discern through your connection to your soul. Really cool. Really, really cool. I love that for you, group number 3. So that is what I see for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the reading, thank you for liking it. It brings me so much joy every time I see that the likes on the video are going up. It just makes my day. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you liked this reading and you vibe with my energy and you want to stick around, please subscribe and we can continue to hang out together here and do these fun readings and connect with each other. And if you want to connect with me on a more personal level, I do offer one-on-one services and readings, and you can find all of the information and book online through my website, which is linked in the description box below and also pinned underneath the timestamps in the comment section. All right, guys, I love you. We'll see you in the next reading. Bye.